Welcome to the program. The daily military ceremony on the border between Pakistan and India has gone ahead as usual, despite earlier plans to suspend it because of a huge suicide blast on the Pakistani side just after Sunday's ceremony. Unprecedented numbers of police have been deployed across Pakistan's main cities ahead of the Ashura festival on Tuesday. In some key locations, mobile phone services have been suspended as an extra security measure. Sunday's suicide attack, though, at the Wagah border post, the main crossing into India, killed at least 55 people, and funerals have been taking place today for those who died. At least two different factions of the Pakistani Taliban have claimed responsibility. Let's take you over to the BBC's Shumaila Jaffery, who is at the Wagha crossing, the crossing there between India and Pakistan. How significant is it, Shumaila, that we did actually see this ceremony that happens usually every day happen today when they did say that they were thinking of cancelling it?
Well, I'm on the border right now and it's very quiet. It's raining, but yesterday, just 24 hours ago, there was an entirely different scene over here. This place was full of dead and injured people. Initially, the border security force, they announced that there won't be any ceremony for 3 days just to mourn the deaths. But later in the day, they changed their minds. In the morning, I visited the place and they didn't let me come this close to the border. They stopped me almost 1 kilometer away, and this area was completely cordoned off, and nobody could go inside. But later in the day, I received a phone call from the spokesman of the border security force, and he told me that they are opening up the border and there will be a ceremony as usual with same zeal and enthusiasm. And he told me that it's open for the media and it's open for the people. People can come over and they can witness the ceremony. So we came here. The ceremony happened. It just finished a short while ago, and I've spoken to the people, and there were hundreds of people today, and they told me that they have come to show solidarity with the border security force and to give message to the militants that they are not going to give up, and that Pakistan is a strong nation. So this place is a very significant place. It's this parade is a symbol of national pride, and today, by resuming this ceremony and by taking the decision not to suspend it, the authorities have also given a message to the militants that it will go as usual, and they are not afraid of anything or these attacks.
Yes, Shumaila, it does seem like a real act of defiance, as you say. We are now hearing, though, that possibly 60 people were killed in that attack, many, many more injured. I know you went to see some of the victims in hospital. It must have been devastating for them.
Yes, I visited the hospital, Ghurki Hospital, which is the closest medical facility from this place. And last night, when the suicide attack happened, all the dead and injured were initially taken to that hospital. And hospital authorities told me that it was completely full. It was overflowing with dead and injured people. Even dead bodies were lying outside in the parking lot. And I have spoken to the survivors. I have met a 15-year-old boy, Ali, who told me that he has lost 5 members of his family, including his father and brother. And he told me they didn't have initially any plan to visit the ceremony, but they visited a relative who used to live close to the border. And when they were going back, they just asked their father that they want to see the parade. So they came over, and he was just crying. And there was another woman who had lost 2 of her brothers and her mother. She told me that there was a huge explosion, and after that she couldn't see anything. And she told me that it was after a few moments that she realized that she has lost her mother and 2 brothers.
Shumaila, there's been a huge amount of shock and revulsion really expressed across Pakistan about this attack, but we are hearing that there are unprecedented level of security forces have been deployed on the streets ahead of Ashura tomorrow. What are the fears there of the officials in Pakistan about what could happen tomorrow?
Well, it's been years that on Ashura Muharram, we see unprecedented security. In Lahore, thousands of troops have been deployed to secure the traditional route of the procession, and same is the case in other cities. So security is on high alert, and there have been a lot of attacks against Shiite Muslims in Pakistan in the past. So the government wants to avoid any such incident again, and some people even believe that since the focus of security was shifted towards Muharram and its processions, it could be one of the reasons that yesterday at this sensitive place that blast happened, and suicide bomber, he managed to get so close to the border.
Shumaila Jaffery, thank you very much for joining us from the Wagha border crossing there between India and Pakistan.